Vanakkam, Namaste, and blessings to everyone. This is the Sky Priestess. Well, right now I find myself completely unexpectedly at this beautiful inn in a place called Abiquiu in New Mexico. It just happened by the kindness of strangers I had never met, and they said come, and I followed my instincts, and I did. And now I find myself in a beautiful, inspiring place to speak with you, especially as we head to this incredible new moon. Now, all of you know that I've been speaking about Saturn on the galactic center, the seeds that we will be setting for the next 30 years of our lives. And it's time to talk about what that looks like in practice. Now, there are different visions for the future of humanity as we know it, and for the future of this planet. And depending on who you ask, their vision will be the most accurate one. The way I see it is that there are multiple probabilities, each vying for their realization. Some of these probabilities will nurture us, and others will lead to the destruction of the planet. And we just exist in this spectrum of multiple possibilities. And this is a time of great aligning. The future of this planet comes down to the way that all of us align with the planet's consciousness and the consciousness of the solar system of the universe that we are with. The ancients understood this instinctively as an alignment with the multiple suns, not only the sun in our solar system, but the galactic central sun. And there are other teachings that go into suns within the earth or the inner earth sun. And different cultures from across the globe have universally converged onto this point of alignment. And there is a great unwritten history of why the sun cult emerged and what it was actually preventing humanity from experiencing. And that may be something I discuss at a later point. But it is worthwhile to acknowledge that there is this universality that says, through the sun shall we find our salvation. So when you are meditating, when you don't really know what all of this is about, and you just know that this is a really important time for you, and you don't know what to ask for, and you don't know what it is that you need, align with the sun. For those of you who like working with mantras from Hinduism, work with the Gayatri mantra. It honors and celebrates this solar force, and that is going to be so much of what we will be needing in the years to come. So when I'm thinking about what to do, I may be given glimpses of my future or specific events that I will be doing, but I don't know the larger plan. All I know is that things will unfold as it has right now in exactly the way they need to be, as long as I am in inner alignment. And this question of alignment is so important now because of tomorrow's new moon in Sagittarius, which will be conjunct the galactic center. The Hindus have a very interesting understanding of the galactic center. They associate it with the Mula Nakshatra, and the presiding goddess of that is Nriti. And she is understood as the goddess of destruction and decay, and she is frequently conflated with Jesta and Alakshmi and other goddesses that are supposedly about misfortune, but really it is Hinduism's response to a much more primordial, wild aspect of feminine consciousness that it still struggles with. Don't get me wrong, I love my Brahma, I love my Vishnu, I love my Shiva, but there are so much of Hindu metaphysical teachings and traditions that still do not successfully find a way to incorporate the part of the feminine that actually destroys in order to create. And when Saturn was conjunct the galactic center, I finally put all of this together. And when I arrived in the US at that time, I first went to Hawaii. And there was such a strong destructive force, but not in a bad way. The kind of destructive force that says, I am ready to tear down that which needs to be destroyed in order to create and make room for new vibrations on this planet. I saw it in Kauai, I saw it on Big Island, and then I continued my journey into New Mexico. And I was wondering, why did I get that experience? What the heck did I do? But only when I pieced together all of these different strands, all of the different ways in which the galactic center has been understood, do I realize that this is a point which I mean, I intellectually realized it before, but now I really, really realize it. This is a point in human history where the same energy, be it of creation or destruction, is going to be used by those who align to it in whatever way they do. So, for me, looking at what is going on this planet, the best and greatest defense that we have is to come into that conscious alignment of whichever way you want to be, whichever way you want to exist as a vessel of the divine. Yes, you'll have your I am consciousness. Yes, you will still be a sovereign co-creative being. But it is about allowing yourself to engage in, it's not even the game of duality, because if you look at the, where the galactic center is, you've got the supermassive black hole, you've got the galactic central sun, somewhat in the vicinity. It is literally this understanding that the divine is doing her dance and his dance all at the same time. There will be creation, there will be destruction. But why do we do it? Creation is not always a great thing. Look at all the stuff that has been created by this reality in politics in the past year. Destruction is not always a bad thing. So it is about understanding that these different modalities are going to dance furiously across the planet. And the only way we can remain on the right side of his story or her story is to realize that the dance is going to happen, but we get some say in the way it unfolds by aligning our consciousness. So focus on what vibration or vision of reality you want to create. What visions or vibrations of reality you may need to destroy, because some things are very harmful and some things are very, very toxic. And there is a reason why every ancient culture did not go, well, imagine it and it's gone. No, they had their protected deities to basically say no. What's also interesting is Nirti, the goddess who rules the Mula Nakshatra, the galactic center in Vedic astrology, is frequently, or rather, she is invoked as the guardian of the southwest corner, and I find myself stuck in the southwest corner of the US. What is very interesting is that to decide where I was going to be for my upcoming birthday, for, Christmas and everything, I just went, I need to find what is most important to me. And that was my aunt. And as fate would have it, her home relocates my chart exactly to the galactic center. I didn't know this. I just went with what felt true to me. So, I'm not trying to give you a picture of it's all roses in my life. That tends to be a lot of thorns. But it is unfolding for me. After I attended that powerful, powerful ceremony at Truth and Consequences that brought me to the Southwest USA in the first place, and that was with a beautiful facilitator called Joseph Dominguez, I got to see much larger visions of this universe and what type of waves of creation and destruction are coming our way. So really, this is a big time, but the best way you can deal with it is to just align. If you don't know what else to do, honor the sun. If you have your own practice that does something else and you are in alignment with that, do that. But as we move towards the new moon in Sagittarius tomorrow, Saturn leaving Sagittarius December 19, Mercury finally leaving Sagittarius after its retrograde ends on January 10th, we are all going to have the messages that we need. So for those of you looking for sessions with me, I'm going to see if I can open up a few slots, because you should know by now, it's not about you, it's not about me, it is just when I get that signal from the sky. So stay tuned. Take care, everyone. God is blessed. Remember that you are a sovereign being. You are a co-creative force that works alongside, and depending on your paradigm, within divine consciousness. You are not a victim of this reality, and you will never be. Take care. Ciao, ciao, and God is blessed. Bye-bye for now.